bit steep. I'm gonna have to be just a weensy bit careful here. Okay, so here's that one rock I was telling you about that looks suspiciously smooth, like it came off the wall. But honestly, I don't see anything missing from the wall. So unless it came from that right wall there, or if it was actually a ceiling that plopped down, then this would have been a 2-layer tube, right? A whole big tube, and then there was a roof here. This roof collapsed and made this. That'd be my first guess, but honestly, I can't be sure. See here if I can find a way through here. There's so much of this pretty yellow stuff on the rocks all over. I mean, these rocks are almost yellow. They're not really yellow rocks. They're just plain old gray rocks. But they got all this yellow stuff growing on them. It's real pretty. So there's that little tube ahead of me here. I'm pretty sure I can't fit through there at all. I think it goes clear through. I think it goes through all that way to that other hole. You can see how there's a layer right there. Just a little bit of a ceiling. So a tube within a tube is what that's called. Then here's some of those icicles I already looked at the way in. So, okay. Okay, here's this little drop off. Not sure if it's officially a lava fall or not, or it's just a place where the middle, the ceiling to a lower tube collapsed. But, and then here's, I bet that's the same tube. I bet if you were skinny, well, no, I can't get through there. But yeah, I bet rodents can. Interesting. Okay, so now we're back to that first natural bridge I saw. I'm gonna keep going forward because I know this trench goes on to, well, either a cave or a natural bridge or both. We'll see if I can figure out how the heck I got down here. Wow. Okay, I see. I went this way. I need to be slightly careful around here. Fix my knee pad. Knee pad wants to fall down. Okay, well, so now I'm back pretty much where I started. So I'm going to keep going forward here in this trench. So I'm pretty sure there's at least one more natural bridge, possibly a cave. Oh boy, all these plants want to grab onto my knee pads and stuff, trying to undress me. A little bit tricky. Okay, so here we are. This one's definitely shorter, like maybe just 10 feet tall, whereas the other one was, you know, closer to 20 or 30 feet tall. Oh, wow. You know what? I think I did find a cave just now. Okay, I'm going to stick with my plan here to keep going left. So I'm going to come back to this, but it looks like there's a cave entrance there. So I'm going to go ahead and finish these natural bridges, see how far the rabbit hole goes. Then I'll come back and check the other rabbit hole. Too many rabbits, too little time. Notice there's a breakdown pile under this huge skylight. And this thing is so old, there's actually trees and stuff growing underneath here. So it's kind of cool. Sort of a tree growing inside of a cave. Depending on your definition of a cave. There's a icicle maybe 18 inches long. Obviously there's several of them in a row, again corresponding to what's it called? Crack in the ceiling. Oh wow. As soon as I figure out how to get down here. Actually, this snow isn't very slippery at all. I'm not sure why. It just doesn't stick to itself. Oh, weird. There's some sort of graffiti here. I don't approve of graffiti, but this might be historical. So it looks like a blue spider with a red eyeball. Oh man, and here's some sort of red graffiti. Notice there's all sorts of icicles in a straight line there. Weird. I'm not sure if this is legitimate historical graffiti or this is more modern stuff. Looks like spray paint to me. Oh, wow. So before I go on, I want to show you something. So there's some more graffiti. It's BB or some garbage like that. But look at the size of these icicles. Probably 18 inches long or something. And again, sort of following along that crack there. Same thing. We got some more icicles here, going along this crack here, same crack, lots of icicles here. Wow, a whole bunch of icicles all along this crack. And this is the second metal hook I've seen. What's with these metal hooks hanging from the ceiling? Crazy. And there's another metal hook. What's with all these metal hooks here? Are they like, before I'm going to pan down. So there's a fire pit. These days you shouldn't build a fire inside of a cave, but I don't know if that's historical or just some weirdos. But anyway, here's some more graffiti. Looks like Frosty the Snowman made of red paint. Here's some more icicles that grew so far that came all the way down to the, they touched the floor. From the crack in the ceiling to the floor. So those are technically ice columns. Now look at this. The big trench goes to the right. There's a skylight here. There's an opening up there. And there's an entrance over here. So let's stick to the left for now. See what's over here. Oh, wow. You know what? I think this is the cave I was looking for. Interesting. That's funny. There's like icicles on the ceiling, so I gotta be careful not to bump them. Oh, wow. They get smaller and smaller. I'm not gonna climb back.